Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Hot Projects, where we take a look at some of the biggest games on the blockchain right now. We've got a few to look at. We've got some new ones, a few updates on some old games that we looked at in the past before. We also have a giveaway because, of course, we've got Watch to Earn on this channel, and we have one sponsored content today. Without further ado, let's begin with that. So the project that we're looking at today in the sponsored video is Kyrie and Terra. This is a Japanese ACG themed game, which is going to be play to earn and will take place on the Binance Smart Chain. And they are sponsoring the Watch to Earn content today. So if you want to have a chance to win one of two lots of $50 US, all you got to do is go down into the description, go to our Discord, post in the competition watch section your YouTube name and your wallet address. Then go down to the comments section and post the watch code that will appear at a random point during today's video. Winners will be announced at the end of the week in a community post like this one, where we gave away $400 last week and we gave away some NFTs as part of a competition we had. If you're wondering why some of the Watch to Earn rewards have gone down a bit, we are obviously getting less interest because of the markets being down at the moment. We're getting some steady projects coming through, but we're having to reduce the rewards because we've had to be competitive and reduce our prices for some of the videos we put up. But hopefully the markets will pick up soon and we'll be able to go back to the old ways of where we can just give away loads and loads of money. So Kyrie and Terra have an NFT drop coming soon. You'll be able to mint 3 types of NFTs: a 100 BUSD mystery box that'll contain 5 random items, a Celestia, which is the character that we play in game, skill card, and an equipment card. 300 BUSD will get you a Founders Edition mystery box that will contain 3 Celestias, guaranteed to have at least 1 super rare, a 4-star character. Or you can buy the 1000 BUSD, which would be the Founders Edition Celestia Rosalia. You'll be able to see this in today's video. Okay, check it out. So today I present to you Kyrie and Terra, state-of-the-art gaming platform developed by Center to Seconds, which will originate on the Binance Smart Chain. This will be a role-play game where you are the chosen king in the middle-aged terrain. In this fantasy world, players will be able to cast Celestias, which are their NFT characters that they have in the game, to help them complete challenges through stages, collect points, battle against monsters and other players, and even create their own guild. Similar to RPGs on your classic console, there will be missions, objectives, ultimate goal that will be revealed part by part as the game is being played. The key to winning Kyrie and Terra lies in their unique battle system mechanic called Akashic Record Battle System, or Dice Probability Control. In each battle mode, characters' actions will be highly dependent on the faces of the player's dice. So this means players will not only have to collect useful NFT characters suitable for different situations, but they will also have to equip them with NFT items, weapons, and lands to maximize the outcome of their in-game dice rolls. So here you can see an example of what the battle user interface will look like. We've got the health on the top of the enemies, we've got bottom right, we've got the dice roll. And we've also got the Celestias shown there. So these are the NFT characters that you can own. And here is a sneak peek at the second Founders NFT sale. So they had one early in February. Now, at end of June, they plan to have the second Founder Edition pre-sale, Rosalia Blazing Ruby Edition. Now, these Celestias will each have passive skills, certain abilities that will benefit them in battle. They will have best status settings, and they will all have a unique action. So this one is Kyrie Ellison, special abilities that could help turn the tide of battle in your favor. And these are a limited supply of NFTs, so getting them could be really important in being one of the top leaders in this game. And because these are NFTs, they will be assets that you own and you can buy and sell them on the marketplace whenever you want. Now, one of the things we look at next is the battle scene game development. So this is the user interface. One of the things that's truly unique to Kyrie and Terra is the fact that you not only have to engage with the battle system, but also you'll have to interact with the Celestias, the NFT characters, to be able to create romance relationships with them. The relationship players have with them will not only affect in-game battle mechanics, but also the story of the game itself. In return for playing and winning, players will receive prize points, fantasy fragments, and NFT items, characters, mysterious boxes, or even their utility token TRM and their governance tokens KNT. So this looks like a project that is going to be play and earn, but also have a lot of depth to it. The developer Center to Seconds is a group of professionals from various industries that have united with the aim of inspiring people through anime, comic, and game. They have a strong passion for creating a sustainable NFT game that possesses 3 of their core values: quality gameplay experience that's challenging, fair, and addictive, unique art designs aesthetically visualizing ACG culture, and a storyline neatly crafted and eliminating loopholes to keep players emotionally engaged. In this game, you'll have Celestia, that are spiritual beings believed to be the protectors of Grand Terra. Celestias are mortal spirits who are purified and upgraded by the power of the Chosen King, allowing them to absorb core energy of Grand Terra. This makes their lives and power closer to immortals. They are your main supporters to complete each of the missions. There are 3 main heroines in Terra, who are scholars of the Grand Malkuth Royal College, and there will be 5 different majors taught through 2 faculties. This variety will mean you will have to ensure that you select a good squad that has a good coverage of all bases. The battle gameplay mechanics include 5 different phases: the start phase, dice casting phase, followed by target selection phase, execution phase, and then end turn phase. Players will have to try and deal as much damage to their opponents while selecting strategically the enemies that they face based on some of their advantages and disadvantages. Here we can see that there won't just be the Celestial NFTs, but there'll be important weapon NFTs, equipment that you will need in the game to help strengthen your players. Here we can see their roadmap. Q3 will have beta release, the NFT marketplace launch, and private and public sale. Q1 will have updates, merchandise, and staking. More updates in Q3 of 2023. Q1 of 2024 will have massive expansion of the game. They will have a side business expansion, anime adaptation, and major graphic enchantment. So they're really planning for the long term to take this project and develop it in loads of different ways, not just in a game. As you can see here, they have loads of socials to follow: Discord, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Go check these out to keep up to date with any changes in the game. But you can also engage in some competitions, giveaways. So they have the Grand Terra Grand Prix, and this includes loads of different events like quizzes, which you can take part and win actual in-game items that might help benefit you when the game launches. So that's Terra. If you like it, go check out the links down in the description below. Follow their socials to keep up to date with any changes, and don't forget to look out for that NFT Founders pre-sale. Next up, we have Forge Arena coming from the Wax blockchain. This game looks really good because it's a first-person shooter. It first brought to my attention by Kagi, who was doing a live stream earlier. And yeah, definitely looks like something I want to jump on and play. To be able to play, all you need to have is an NFT, or you can pick up one of the NFTs that you can get from Gen E. You're probably better off buying these off Atomic Hub because they're actually cheaper than minting them on the website itself. Once you have that, that'll give you access to be able to link your Wax wallet, purchase your NFT. You'll be able to then download the launcher. The launcher installs nicely on your computer, and then you'll be ready to play. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to have a game on it, and so you can see if it's something that you'd be interested in. So clearly, one of the things that this needs is a bigger player base. I mean, this is early access, but I'd like to be able to go in and play a game. Obviously, I could have a live stream and invite people to play. Or there'll be people who might have private matches going on that you could join. But for now, I'm going to be able to show you just the game and what it can do without being able to shoot anybody in the head. And to be honest, it probably saves me a lot of embarrassment. But, you know, you have all the kind of typical makings of a first-person shooter with, you know, we've got crouch, we've got run, we've got jump, we've got the ability to aim down the barrel and then both. And being on my computer is pretty top spec, and it's running absolutely perfectly. You know, there's no drop in FPS. If I turn off my turbo on my computer, which basically just boosts my CPU, it does get a little bit jaggedy. But for this, it's running absolutely smooth. It'd be interesting to see what it'd be like, how my computer can cope with when there's more people in. I think this could do really well if we flock to it. I know, hopefully watched Kagi's stream that the Juice team are pushing this one big, and so yeah, I reckon. Oh, we have somebody to play against. Can I switch weapon? But I've only got a pistol. Oh wait, I can buy. I can go to the shop. B to open shop. Oh, we've got a player on our team as well. Ah, oh, no. Ah! Literally cannot see this guy. I see blue for a millisecond and then it's dead. What are you thinking? Just changing up weapons. Let's oh wait, we can add stuff, can't we? Red dot sight, muzzle. compensator, grip, angle grip, mag, extended mag. I think he just literally stepped out and then died. Buy a shield, bro. Oh. You can buy a shield? Ah, Aegis. Ah. Oh. I mean, at least I lasted long enough to be able to see him. Yeah! Got a kill! I got a kill, finally. Oh, what? His health has been low. Yes! I mean, we basically picked him up after he'd probably got some hits from Rum-Bum-Bum-Bum or whatever his name is. What? Get him! Get him, Rum-Bum! Oh my god, he killed both of us. Clip it up so that it shows me getting my 4 kills. I won't show the rest. I'm so dead. Hi, this guy. Oh my god. He's good. He's really good. Like, seriously good. Down to your right. Down to your right. Look to your right. Look to your right. Oh my god. I like got 3 hits on him still. He takes the kill. Oh, I got the first hit on him, but then couldn't follow him. My tracking isn't great. Let's get 1 kill before he gets to 50. That's the target. Oh my god, he's over there. Damn. Guy, good. Oh, did somebody get a kill? It's to 7. I want to get the kill before we get to 50. Right, I'm going around this guy. Use him. Oh. Get it! Yes! Did it. You killed me, mate. Well played. Well done, Savox. So there it is. Forge Arena runs really smooth, looks really good. Check it out if you're interested in a first-person shooter where you can actually earn. I mean, earning will probably come with being a better player. But, I mean, it's my first time playing it. But it's not my first time playing a first-person shooter. This guy is clearly a lot more experienced and better than me. Check it out. It might be suitable for you. You might be really good at these games like this, like Counter-Strike, and be able to take advantage of that. I'll put all the links to this one down in the description below for you to check out if you're interested. Next up, we have Goshinyhunting, a project I've been following for a long while. I really like this. It moved to earn, and maybe they're a little bit late out of the gate because Steppen obviously took probably the monopoly on that. We saw the competitors like Walken not doing as well at the moment in terms of market cap. Steppen is in the top 100 of coins, and we see Goshinyhunting making some real big updates though coming up. We have the release of Kai. So the Kai token is the utility token that you can use to refine crystals, terraform and upgrade, make augments for pet styling, change your pet's color, feed your pet, and make battle items. So, and that will be coming very, very soon. They've got a little trailer displaying exactly what you can expect this to look like. I really love the design of the NFTs that they have in Goshinyhunting. It definitely fits with Solana. And we have little baby Goshinyhunting that you'll be able to level up by going out and engaging in exercise. There'll be quests to complete as well, I think, within this. They want it to be more like an RPG and challenging, not just in a physical way, but also like to challenge you cognitively. People are excited for crafting and alchemizing most with the habitat management. Here we see a sneak peek of the Mighty Morphin Goshinyhunting when you activate the metal chroma crystal. So being able to change the characteristics of your NFTs would be pretty cool because you really can then personalize it to the way you want it. If you don't want to do this, you can go to Magic Eden and pick one of these up. So if you type in Goshinyhunting, they have a couple of things on there. We've got the habitats and Goshinyhunting, and then things you've needed to be able to forge the Goshinyhunting habitats. And if we think about prices, currently the floor for the Goshinyhunting is 43 Solana, which at What the price of Solana is about $40 at the moment. So if it was 100, it'd be 4,300. Roughly about like 2,000, just below 2,000 for you to be able to pick up a Genopet, which is amazing that they've held the price, that people have stuck to it and held these items when they could sell for some, you know, disposable income there during a bear market. And yeah, I mean, if Solana goes up, obviously the price of these could go up as well. I actually sold mine before the market dip, so I sold this and my my Genopets land for $6,000 in all. So I made 2,000 by shorting it if I was to pick them up. I think I'm gonna wait for them to drop a little bit. I think 2,000 is a lot of money for an NFT right now. You see the floor price of the Habitat's been even more expensive with 51 Solana, which is crazy, because what you got to think about when buying NFTs, and one thing that I've definitely learned over time, is that if you're buying an NFT, either if you're buying an NFT for the game and just to enjoy it and be part of it, then it doesn't matter how much you spend, really, as long as you get the utility out of it in terms of fun and time spent playing the game. But if you are buying purely for return of investment, buying an NFT that's linked to a play to earn game at the moment is not really functional to get an ROI unless you're investing a low amount. If you were investing like $10 to buy an NFT, you've got way more room to be able to make some money back in terms of their token that they have. With Genopets, you're gonna have already spent over $4,000, and if you're thinking, am I going to make $4,000 back from having these NFTs? I don't think you are. Based on play to earn games at the moment, I don't think you are, unless you're thinking like really long term, maybe in 10 years time will you've made your investment. But I don't think with play to earn games at the moment, anything for me, strictly anything over $1,000 is not what I'm looking at right now. I'm being very careful, but there's a point at which we'll hit during this bear market that when you do invest, we could see some of these prices going up, especially when you got things like Solana at such a low price, $40 compared to where it was, over $100. You could see a huge uppage in terms of the profit that you make off these NFTs, because that would make it about $9,000 if it was still at that value. But I feel like I sold at the right point. What I will be going for is just playing this for free, because it is going to be free to play. You don't need to have an investment in it, so I'm probably going to be playing it that way and enjoying it and showing it off. So I've already played the beta, and it works. It functions really, really well. I'd be excited to see a few more features, which I know they've got big plans for this in the future, but at the moment it's just not there. But when it gets there, I do think it will be really, really popular. And the project has a huge following. And if we take a look at the tokens, Genopet's Gene token is doing really well still. 37 million market cap. And then we have the other token, which was just released last week, and that's Kai. And that's up 6.2% at the moment. It'll have a lower market cap. These tokens always do when they're given, these are the reward tokens. So it'll be interesting to see how much people use that in terms of buying to get the utility out of the game during a bear market, where it's very, very hard to maintain prices of things like that. We've seen that in things like THC for Thetan Arena, just prices dropping and dropping and dropping of them. But return of investment money aside, Genopets does look like a really strong project. I really love the look of it, style of it. I've spoken with both of the co-founders, who are great people who are really invested in creating a game that people will enjoy, but also it will help you to look after your own well-being. And I think they've done this, built it in a great way. So definitely want to check out if you're not aware of it. But this is still one that I'm going to be following for a long time. Next up, we have Fota. I'm talking about these because they released their tokens finally. Fota finally has just been around for a while now, and honestly, had it launched, when they first really came onto the scene, and if they released their token, I think they would have had a significantly higher market cap. The fully diluted is 4.6 million. I think this would have done way more. It did reach a high of 79 cents. If you're not familiar with this game, it does have links, a partnership, it will say, but a lot of NFT projects do this. They're like, partnership with Microsoft, which it does in some sense, because it uses Microsoft technology. I'm not sure if there's an actual like real partnership between them because of that, or how they got access to that, but the beta is coming soon. So Fota is building a metaverse, a new era where reality meets virtual reality. We'll deliver the best 3D gaming experience. They will empower its players to roleplay and make their characters exclusively theirs in a fantasy world, integrated with the MOBA RPG genre. Players can real-time interact with their teammates in the Fota metaverse, and it'll be powered by mixed reality from Microsoft. So Microsoft Mesh, this is where the partnership is, they've stated. So you're empowered to connect to Fota metaverse anytime, anywhere with any device you're using. Once you get in, you can react real-time with your team and other players. Fota heroes are from 3 different worlds: Greenland, the Earth, and the Nightmare. Why have to cope with geographical boundaries while you can join the Fota metaverse? So I mean, some of the technology that they might be using will make it very unique in comparison to other people. The problem is, I think sometimes when you see people using newer technologies, the technology and the wow factor is there, but they don't always grasp the gaming factor as well, and so it becomes a little bit gimmicky. So I'm hoping that they build something that is a really good game, as well as having features like this as more just like extras that improve the quality of your experience in it. Yeah, I think it could do very well in the long term if it does tap into both those fields of being something that's unique but also a really good game. And you could respect them for not launching during where, you know, the token price probably would have been inflated, and starting in a bear market might seem bad in that, you know, you don't have as high a market cap, so it's not as tempting, there's less rewards potentially in play to earn, but it means that you start with a player base. People who invested are probably people who want to play the game and engage with it, rather than having investors investing in it, and then it can build on from that. So they haven't sold any NFTs during a period where NFTs were just selling out, and they've waited. So I respect them for that, you know, because it's too many times we've had this NFT sale and then, you know, we're waiting a year for the project to develop, and it's the wrong way around to really do it, to maintain that hype around something, because after a year people may have completely forgotten about it, and in that time there's a lot of opportunity for people to sell those NFTs because they've seen other projects that are coming around and are around right now to be able to play. So yeah, go check it out if you're something you might be interested in. But that is Fota Fight of the Ages. And then finally, a game for all Pokemon lovers. This is NFT Champions. I did a review on it yesterday, so you can go check out the full review on that. I'm going into a bit more detail about what you can expect, but this trailer looks great. I think the quality of everything looks so good and perfect with a Pokemon like style game. Obviously it's going to be NFT based, so you're going to be able to own some of the NFT champions in the game that you battle with, and look, you going out into the world and battling them and leveling them up. There's a lot of complexity, it seems, to this turn-based gameplay that I think you need in a game like this. And they've been patient, you know, they have been working hard on getting this game out clear, because you know, we saw it a long time ago. And yeah, I'm really excited by the trailer and hope that this can capture a lot of people and bring people into the NFT gaming space with its quality. The world, like, look at those moving platforms. It just looks like they've built a really good landscape for you to be able to explore. Fortnite style parachuting. I want to do that. I want to ride on that. I want to capture that. So yeah, if this is something that you like the look of, I've put the links to this, of course, in the description below, and go check out the full review of it. It's definitely a project worth looking at, I think, in the long term. I feel like this is one of the games that could bring people into the NFT gaming space. Okay, well, we'll leave it there for today's episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all for me. See you guys soon.